First and foremost, I want to take a moment of silence for the Cowboy fan favorite, Marion Barber. What's happening? Landlord from Alabama here, back with another video, and today we want to talk about a Cowboy fan favorite, Marion Barber. We got the sad news the other day that he passed, and I felt it was my duty to at least give him some of his flowers, a tribute to the man and the player that he was for the Cowboy Nation. Okay, I never made a video like this in my life. You know, I'm new to YouTube, I'm new to the content creation. But I do want to say that this is not for the clicks or for the likes or the views or anything like that. I am a true fan of Marion Barber. Around 2005 when he was with the Cowboys, when I was really becoming a real big Cowboy fan, and even though the team was struggling a lot, we still had a glimmer of hope with Marion the Barbarian. From 2005 to 2010, the 4th round pick just ran with so much anger, so much passion, so much desire to win. He was just relentless, man. He was really beast mode before beast mode. Every run resembled a beast quake. He never ever went down with first contact. He was always trying to run somebody's slap over. And that's exactly what made him a Cowboy fan favorite. That's what really made us love Marion the Barbarian. He really earned that nickname, man. So us as fans just have to be hurt today, man. This is one of those that really stings us as a fan base because he already was a player who wasn't appreciated as much as he probably should have been. And I know he's not a Hall of Famer or all-time great, but in Cowboy Nation, he was one of our best, in my opinion, and he was somebody who we loved a whole lot from this team. He helped me fall in love even deeply with this team, with him and Romo and Julius Jones and all of them back in those days, man. Even though we wasn't winning championships, we still was a good team when Romo first got there. That was just a great time in Cowboy Nation. In 5 years, out of 1,042 carries, he gained 4,358 yards and 47 touchdowns. From 2006 to 2007, he had a whopping 4.8 yards a carry average. So he wasn't playing, man. He was really a problem for those 2 years, and he became a Pro Bowler in 2007. And this is all while he split in time with Julius Jones. He wasn't even a full-time starter, and he was still getting recognition and making a lot of noise in the NFL as one of our best backs, one of our hardest running, hard-nosed running backs we had in the league at the time. I'll never forget that play against New England. Soon as he got the ball in his hands, boom, somebody hit him. He bounced off one person, got hit again and again, and some kind of way he was all the way back in the back of the end zone. He still trucked 7 people, broke 7 tackles, and found a way to earn 2 yards. That was probably arguably the greatest 2-yard run of all time, man. Marion the Barbarian still found a way to make something positive happen on that play. And me as a young boy, man, that just made my day. I was just super excited, man. I had never seen nothing like Marion the Barbarian at that time, man. So he had me overly excited. I was just going crazy when I seen him make that play. See, one thing about us as fans, we have a real passion, a real desire for our team. We fans, we fanatics. So it's like we got a sixth sense to tell if a player is just giving his all or going all the way hard or just doing it as a job. We really understand that. We can see it on the field. I don't know if it's just me, but I could just feel it when I could see a player is giving his all for the team. And in this case, it's never been a question with Marion Barber. He always went hard, always was willing to try to get the extra yard. He was always going the extra mile for the Dallas Cowboys. He rocked that star the right way. He repped silver and blue exactly how you supposed to, with pride and with honor for being on the team. You know, we love that old school American underdog type story. He was a 4th round pick. He came from nothing. He was the dark horse, the underdog, and he made it happen. some kind of way, he still beat the odds, rose against all, emerged as a big-time running back in the NFL. But after football, it seems like he had a lot of stuff going on in his life. He had a few run-ins with the law, and in one of those incidents, he was detained for a mental evaluation. So, you know, these days, we got a lot of research and technology to kind of diagnose what's going on with a lot of these players. But back then, in those days, some of this stuff just wasn't available, and I don't think the NFL or a lot of these teams took these players' mental health and just overall wellness into consideration at the time. I know they got certain programs that they had, but I just don't think it was doing the ultimate job that it had needed to do. And I know partially some of us men, we don't like to get checked on. You know, we tough, we strong. We just feel like, hey, we'll make it through it, we'll tough it out. But sometimes some stuff you just can't tough out. Sometimes you might do need to get some help. So it's possible that he was going through something. And like I said, us as men, we just not that open about our mental health or about a lot of the situations we go through in our lives. I know the Cowboy great, the all-time touchdown leader, Dez Bryant, he has his own organization where he helps players and help them deal with a lot of their mental health issues and any type of life issues that they might have. Dez was one of the more active and one of the more vocal people talking about Marion Barber, so I know he's probably hurt. I know this probably hit too close to home to Dez Bryant. But sometimes us as fans, we don't realize that these are really people, not just players and not just people that's here for our entertainment. Sometimes we overlook the sacrifices and the stuff that these players go through just to score touchdowns or just to get on the field to entertain us and our families. We don't understand the sacrifices they go through and how much they are willing to give for the game, and sometimes they sacrifice their well-being and their lives outside of football just to do what they love to do and give us what we love, which is the NFL. But I do want to say condolences to his whole family and friends and everybody that's affected by the loss of Marion Barber. R.I.P. to Marion the Barbarian, man. You're gonna be truly missed, and hopefully this kind of keeps your name alive. Let some of these young players and young people see what kind of player you was and the exact way how you should play the game of football. But that's all I got for you today, man. Just holler at your boy, Landlord from Alabama, with the same handle on all social media. And like I say, 1K, 1 love, Cowboys Nation. Let's go.